So I think the most pressing issues for LGBTQ youth in foster care are similar to the things that LGBTQ youth in their birth homes may experience. There's kind of a top 5 issues for LGBTQ young people, and those are family abandonment, substance abuse, mental health issues, suicide, and just generally not having the support that they need. And we know that kids who end up in the foster care system also experience trauma and abuse and neglect.
Well, we formed a partnership with Garden State Equality about a year ago, and it's already reaped tremendous benefits for CASA of New Jersey and the local affiliates. For example, we know that we need more advocates. As more and more children identify in the LGBT community, we need more and more volunteers who those youth can relate to. So we're hoping that through this partnership, we will continue to identify individuals from the LGBT community who are interested in working with youth in foster care, who need them so desperately.
I think the most pressing issues for LGBTQ youth in foster care today have to do with acceptance and permanency. Not so different from the issues that all foster youth face, but the difference here is that we all want someone who is going to help us in our time through the system when we're foster children. We, even if we're not foster children, I'm sure you can think back on your childhood, and there were people who were always there for you. There were people who were there to give you the pat on the back, to give you the kick in the pants when you needed it, to tell you that you could do anything you set your mind to. For LGBTQ youth, it's even harder because they need people who they can relate to. And so for me, one of the most important things, one of the most important needs, one of the most urgent needs that I see is for LGBTQ youth to have CASA advocates, CASA volunteers who have had the same experiences that they have.
So I think the greatest needs of kids who identify as LGBTQ and are also in the foster care system is having affirming and inclusive families. Them being able to enter a resource home and know that the person that is caring for them that they have just met that night is not going to stop them from being who they are. They are in need of CASA workers who are well-versed and understand the challenges that LGBTQ youth face in their day-to-day lives, whether that's fear of violence, bullying in school, harassment, self-medicating, if that's something that happens with the substance abuse issue. It's making sure that resource parents, casework staff, CASA workers, everyone's on the same page with how they are going to support a young person who is figuring out their sexual orientation and or gender identity. Some national organizations are the Human Rights Campaign. They do a tremendous amount of work around the experiences of LGBTQ youth in foster care. So if someone's looking for information, statistics about kind of what we see nationally, Human Rights Campaign is a great place to go. Obviously, anyone can access Garden State Equality. We have many programs. We have a health and wellness program. We have our Safe and Affirming Schools program. We have a safe sports program. And we provide LGBTQ advocacy for youth who are experiencing bullying. So I think it's really important that if you have those issues, you can access us. For family support, PFLAG, or Parents and Friends of Lesbian and Gays, have meetings in every county. So if a parent, whether it's a foster parent or birth parent, wants some support around their child's sexual orientation or gender identity, they are able to access PFLAG. There is a program in East Orange called the RAIN Foundation, and they're one of the only LGBTQ youth shelters in our state. They do a beautiful job of supporting LGBTQ youth.
To visit your local CASA program website. So you live in a county, just Google the county name with the word CASA, and that website's going to come up for you. You can also link in to the local CASA program through our statewide landing page, which is www.casaforchildrennj.org. And so if you go there, you type in some quick information, it'll link you directly to the local programs serving your area. I think it's critically important to understand what you as an individual in the community can do. We hear horrific stories every single day about children being abused or neglected. And there is so much that individuals can do. Even if you don't have the time to volunteer for CASA, you can make a donation to the local CASA program in your area or to the state CASA organization. You can learn about becoming a trustee on the board of trustees. You can volunteer. You can also just work events that the local CASA programs have, and you can help spread awareness. Go on to Facebook, look up CASA on Facebook also. All of the locals have Facebook pages. So I'd recommend that is a good starting place. Go to an information session. It'll be valuable information that you didn't even realize was out there about the need in your own area. People are always so surprised to hear what is going on in their own county. You know, folks think, oh, this doesn't really happen here. I live in a nice place. It does. Sadly, it does happen everywhere. And children need someone to speak up for them, someone to stand up for them. And you can be that person.